This episode is brought to you by niggas that know everything. Ain't nothing worse than working with a motherfucker that's been at your job for all of 48 hours and think they got all the answers because they took the training class and did a couple of things around the office once. Look here, you fucking intern. As your officer in command or your head nigga in charge or your work daddy or whatever the fuck you want to refer to me as to show you that I am in a place of seniority to your bitch ass, there comes a time and a place where it's your best bet to shut the fuck up and realize that you don't know a fucking thing. There's no reason why I should be in a place of working a job for 10 years or such, and I'm dealing with know-it-all niggas that just joined the operation yesterday. Bitch, you are still in your 30-day probational period, so you might want to settle down before I pop your tires causing you to be late your first week of work, and you end up jobless. Now let's start the episode.
Our sins and woes. Our sins and woes. Our sins and woes.
Welcome to episode 52? Yeah, 52. Welcome to episode 52 of the Our Sins and Woes podcast where a bunch of dumbass millennials talk about their dumbass opinions, their dumbass perspectives, dumbass mistakes, and their dumbass complaints. I'm your host, Nelson. Thank you for joining me today. Shout out YCC Entertainment all day, every day. Can I get some fucking hey y'alls in the background? Goddamn, like shit, nigga. What the fuck? You're all fired, all right? How about that? All you niggas are fired. Oh, fuck y'all. Shout out YCC Entertainment, culmination of all your favorite content creators. Shout out Zazzle if you're interested in merch. Zazzle.com/OurSinsOfWoes. Make sure you check out Our Sins of Woes on YCCEntertainment.com/OurSinsOfWoes. Subscribe to the Patreon, Patreon.com/YCC Entertainment. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, YouTube.com/YCC Entertainment Network. Or just cash at me. Cash at me at Our Sins of Woes. That works. Or join the Patreon. But cash at me first and then join the Patreon. Gotta figure out if I can get all my shout outs out in this episode. What's your relationship with your father? All right, I can definitely get that shout out. Yeah, so as far as shout outs, that's all I got. Let me introduce.
It's so funny because I'm always talking shit about my dad, man.
It's perfect.
I literally was talking about that shit the other night.
I'm definitely going to be able to get those shout-outs today. All of them, actually. So as far as shout-outs, that's all I got. Let me go introduce my guest of today. One of our plug of the weeks. Mauvvy has finally come on to the scene.
Our Sins and Woes was filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Hey, facts, though. We Fresh Prince of Bel-Air out here like a motherfucker. I'm going to run out when I hear some wild shit and just run around the house.
Around the location.
And the camera just going to be following me. Oh, man. How are you?
I'm doing good.
You sure?
No.
Because you're starting to realize what you're prepped for.
No, I don't. I'm getting myself into today. I got a glimpse, but...
Yeah, that's what happens when you give too much energy up before the episode starts. But we're going to have fun today. Sin of the day, woe of the week. My sin of the day. So I had a homegirl telling me about how she walked out on our marriage. And she basically was like, it was the day before the wedding. And she had pre-wedding jitters. So she said she was going to go out of the house and take a walk. And she kept walking. And walked her ass on a flight to Mexico. And said, when she finally reached out to her family, because everybody was calling her trying to figure out where she was on her wedding day, she said, I'll come back from Mexico when he's not there anymore. And I looked at her and I said, this is my sin of the day. I said, I like to remember that men ain't shit. But when I hear some of the stories that women tell me, I realize y'all are just as bad as commitment as us, if not worse. Just like that. You walked out and you just kept walking. Like, you kept, it's like, when you see that kid walking, or the Family Guy, when Stewie's walking down the road and he's got the little, the sack on his shoulder, on the stick. That's what she did the day before her wedding.
That's so sad.
Yeah, women are garbage at commitment.
You know what? I can see both ways. I like
One.
honestly.
Cancel culture is imminent.
I can see both ways.
What other way is there? What do you mean?
Okay, one, men ain't shit and women ain't shit. Women do suck at commitment. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Preach.
How? Like, okay, so me, Aaron, another friend of ours, and a mutual friend of ours all got played by the same girl. That shit don't make sense to me. It does not make sense. This motherfucker was out here talking about, oh yeah, she like put her coochie in my face and whatnot. And I'm like, bro, why did you wait to tell me? Like after the shit ended. Like,
Hey, man.
Okay, so my issue with this whole thing right now is, first of all you niggas are sins of the days because, like, I know you niggas talk. How the fuck are y'all not warning each other? You just said
He
you
sucks at
somebody else.
communicating.
Well, yes, niggas are garbage at communication,
so annoying.
but they're still not as bad as women. Because when I ask you what the fuck you want to eat when we're at the McDonald's drive-thru, you better fucking tell me what you want.
I'll tell you. And
You
if
lying.
it's too much, then I'll pay for myself. I like to eat.
You scared, nigga?
I thought I was tweaking. I thought I was tweaking at first. Nah.
But wait, how is that she sucks at commitment on her? Because she ain't take none of y'all niggas seriously?
Yeah, and then she
Yo,
went
if you
with
can fuck the team,
whole-
fuck the team. What do you mean?
She went.
If you can run through the squad, run through the squad.
She just thought we had a sexy ass squad. That's what I'm gonna leave it at.
And that's fine. But she ran through the squad. That's not a commitment thing.
Bro, that bitch was evil. That bitch was evil, bro. I remember specifically that day at the table, that bitch was plotting on me, bro.
Wait, okay, so time out. Who was the last?
What was the last what?
Who was the last one she plotted on?
No, Mark was before me.
Don't put my name in it. You know what they call me. You know what they call me.
Oh, I forgot about that shit. She wasn't trying to get with him, but she fucked up his whole life. Well, at that moment.
So who was the last person?
Like sexually or
There was only two.
I don't
There was
know,
only
man.
two actually sexually, and then there was two who were almost
That we
sexually.
know of.
Okay, so who was the
And then-
last interaction? Let me put it like that.
Last interaction.
Yes, like who was the person that
Her,
last
she almost whipped that bitch ass.
Okay, who was the last guy that interacted with her?
Him, because he held her back from whooping that bitch ass.
What do you mean interaction?
Are you
mean,
talking- are you talking
So,
sexually?
do
actual-
you think she's a bitch? See, I can't ask you because, a woman, your reaction would be different. But I would ask the last nigga that because I think the last nigga would be like, "Nah, she not crazy."
Nah, every nigga in this room will sit here and tell you that bitch
But
is crazy.
all y'all niggas was before her.
No, we weren't.
No, I think
She was the first.
I thought she just said she was the last. Yeah.
y'all all right.
She,
I
yeah,
was-
the first
she
and the
was.
last?
Yeah.
Damn, nigga, you ain't like a less than the first.
Nah, it just all came out later on. It was it's complicated.
By
bro.
interaction, I'm still confused. Do you mean like a sexual interaction?
No, I just mean
Or
any
like,
interaction.
She just means.
I mean, like, just a slide in the DMs type shit.
Oh,
Oh, I don't know.
Who was the last nigga that got hit on? Who got the "Hey, big head" text?
that was you?
No, not the text per se, but the situation of that.
Yeah.
Because I remember that day escalated with me. She wasn't happy with what I was. She was trying to look at my Finsta, and I'm like, "We not together. Why you trying to look at my Finsta and whatnot?" And
We gonna have to address that too.
And then after that, shit popped off. Like, she got mad at me, and then she tried to turn it on me, and then she came for my mans.
On some
Oh, no,
thirsty
because
shit?
we all was sitting downstairs talking shit. She came down twice doing laundry, and then after that, she did a little sneak attack on my mans.
She getting that butt ass nigga talking about I ain't got no drawers. I'm washing them right now. hey, nah, let these shouty.
Oh, my God.
Let these
You're
shouty.
not gonna use my line against me in that context.
Yeah, y'all niggas is bugging. Let these shouty, man. Hey, look, what my nigga Xavier Cloud say? Ain't nothing get straightened but straight.
I do want to say, though, that would probably be the one woman I ever met that had horrible commitment skills and communication skills.
Oh, so all other women have great commitment skills.
That I've met, yes. But for men's track record,
How many best friends have you had in the last 7 years? Female best friends in the
female
last
best
7 years.
friends that I'm still friends with.
I asked a question.
Okay.
How many
Yeah.
female best friends have you had in the last 7 years?
3.
Okay. Were they all best friends at the same time, or did you you were best friends with one, then you were best friends with the other after
I
you
met
were
all
best
3
friends?
of them in different times of my life. So the first one I'm not friends with anymore. The second one I met in high school, my junior year, and then me and her still friends. And then the third one I met working.
So the third one is your latest best friend.
I met
Is
her.
the second one still your best friend?
Yeah.
Now, what if I add 2 more years to that?
2 more.
Yeah, like if I say in the last 9 years. Because now I'm including
I make friends with guys more than I make friends with girls.
Oh.
The thing I've realized is certain women tend to be very
uncommitting to friendships,
just
to the relationships,
too needy.
to loyalty,
Too needy.
to significant others.
No, it's just
Because
too
I've
needy
been
or
best
too
friends with my best
demanding.
friends for almost 20 years.
I have a friend I've been friends with since I was 10 years.
Are you still? Wait, so which one is this?
That's my guy best friend. That's my ride or die.
Okay, women. We'll stay on women for this.
Okay.
Like you women can't even commit to each other, let alone men.
Okay, I had a friend. I had her. It was probably like 6 years hardcore best friend friendship. Like, she was needy, but I dealt with it. And then that shit ended because she just threw me under the bus. She had a pristine life that she wanted.
So she couldn't commit to loyalty. Got it?
Yeah, pretty much, I guess. Loyalty. I don't really see it as loyalty. I just see it as
If your friend can't be a friend when you need them to be a friend, I feel like that's a loyalty issue. Somebody tell
I
me.
don't know.
That's a fact. Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
I don't see it as that because it's just like, ooh, be loyalty to your family or be loyalty to your friends. It's just like,
Why is
Oh,
that
well,
a
then,
or?
then it's circumstantial then in that case.
Wait,
Yeah.
no. Time out. Why is that an or? Why can't you be loyal to your friends and loyal to your family?
in the severity of the situation, I feel like,
Oh, she was weighing her options between being loyal to her
Yeah.
friend, and it was impossible for her to be loyal to both.
yeah. Because it
Horse
was either
shit.
like, fuck up.
Horse shit.
She was like, fuck up her life. Either way, like, if she chose to be loyal to me at any point, like, she would have fucked up her life. Because she would have to been like, oh, yeah, I knew about what.
So what you're saying is committing to another woman is, damning to yourself. That's exactly what I just got out of that. That's what I got out of what you just said.
I don't know, bro. No. Fuck y'all. That's why I hate men.
We ain't even do nothing yet. We still on my sin of the day.
I'm geeked.
But yeah, that's my sin of the day. I had to call a woman out for reminding me that women are shit at commitment because she walked out on her marriage. And that was like one of the 3 marriages that she didn't commit to.
How
Okay,
many?
but she just
How
has a
many?
commitment problem.
No, that's what he started it with.
But
That's the
that
point.
doesn't justify all women. That's just that bitch.
Then-
Oh,
then-
no. That's the one example that I gave you. There's a basis for why I say that women suck at commitment.
Okay, what's your basis?
I pointed it out many times. Shout out to episode 50 when I pointed at the empty seat that I
I'm
had
gonna
next
have
to me.
Oh, damn.
Sheesh.
You haven't shown me a lack of uncommitting because we were supposed to record this episode before and we didn't, but you still showed up, so I'm not mad at it. But I'm pretty sure by the end of this 2-hour episode, we'll find somewhere where you fucked up. And
Demon.
so-
I
Fucking
stick to my
demon.
words. I stick to my words.
and for my woe of the week, this would be fun because you might have a bag for this. My woe of the week is women that shade their toxic relationships on social media. Not women that shade toxic relationships on social media. Women that shade their toxic relationships on social media.
Hey. Hey.
What'd y'all tell this man?
We didn't tell him shit. I swear to God. We didn't tell him shit.
Straight from the peanut gallery. Oh, you do that?
Yeah, I just.
He said it so confidently too.
Like, they all follow my Finsta. They know what the fuck's up. Literally was just talking shit a couple hours ago.
Why? Why are you shading your relationships on social
It's
media?
not a relationship anymore.
I got that. Why were you shading your relationship when you were in it? Let's live in the moment. I love living in the moment. So
Because I was just fed the fuck up. And it's not like I could have sat there and tell him exactly how the fuck I felt because he doesn't take that shit well. It's like he reflects. So I'm just like, fuck it, I'm gonna speak my truth right
But
here.
all you're doing is talking to everybody else except the nigga you want to listen to.
He
'Cause
knows,
he doesn't process
but
it.
he doesn't give a fuck. Like, I could sit here and tell him and nothing will change. So I'm gonna sit here.
So I'm gonna sit here and tell the world about how this nigga won't change.
It just, I guess, for me, it gives me a sense of I'm not fucking crazy.
Because you're lowball snitching.
It's ventilation.
That's what you are. You over here trying to tell the world that this nigga's a piece of shit.
It's ventilation purposes.
So as soon as I'm not with him anymore, I want all of you bitches to know that I prepped y'all for his ain't shitness. That's what I get out of when women shade their toxic relationship. They're trying to prep the world for when I release him into the wild.
I guess I could see it that way. I'm not gonna
Stop doing that shit. I don't have a problem with people shading their toxic relationships. Except, I can do that because I'm a podcast host. But people, but for people
So
that are on social-
don't stop. Just get a podcast.
I have a platform based around my life, though. I'm allowed to do that. I'm talking about people that don't have that kind of platform and just do that because they're emotionally distraught. Why post about your toxic relationship? Why post about something, a situation that you continue to put yourself through? That's the
okay.
Hold on, time out, because I gotta get this out. But
Warning.
Thank you.
Cancel culture is imminent.
That's the woman that posts the picture of her getting beat, and then the next picture is her kissing the guy that is beating her, and then her next picture is the guy that beats her. That's what that is. You're putting yourself in it, and I totally took a straight tangent right now, but I gotta get this out. That's when you post that shit, that kind of content, you're telling the world like, hey, this is what I'm going through, but I'm still choosing to stick with it. That's what I get out of that.
For me, I see it as a form of therapy if you really think about it.
Therapy would you be getting the fuck out of that relationship?
Not necessarily. Therapy for me, I've been in therapy a lot. And it could go both
Shout
ways.
out to mental.
Shout out mental illness. Shout out mental illness.
But go ahead.
Therapy, you can sit there. I feel like your therapist can be your friend, your helper, like your guide. And, some sessions, I don't really want to, I just want to vent. I hold all this shit pent up because if my significant other doesn't want to hear me out, I want somebody to hear me out. So I'm putting that out there for like Finsta. I'm putting that out there just because I want to be heard out. I want my feelings to be heard and somebody to reciprocate that. If I go and tell my partner that and they're like, okay, and that's it, they don't want to change, they don't want nothing. Like, I get it, I'm doing it to myself, but I just want that reciprocation.
You know what? I will 100% back that. And I'm going to back that before I shit on you. I can understand. I can understand you saying that you want to get that emotion out. You want to get that feeling out because that's what your therapist is there for. But what the fuck is the point of a doctor-patient confidentiality agreement to the point that they won't even go into a court of law in any kind of situation and say what you said to them if an equivalent to that is getting on social media and posting it to the world? That's why it's a different level of I can't even compare when you post stories about your kind of life. I can't even compare that to a therapeutic session. Now, outlet is different.
Put it on my Insta. I don't got that too many people on that shit. That's just private. And fuck y'all.
All y'all niggas on her Finsta?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would also like to point out that Arsons and Woes was shot in front of a live studio audience.
Oh, just wait till
You heard it here first. Patreon.com/YCC Entertainment. Make sure to check it out. But yeah, no, that's my issue. It's like if your therapy is important, and I understand that. I've been in therapy many a times, so I understand it. But the shit that I say to my therapist isn't the same shit I come on my platform to say. It's not
I
meant
don't
for
do
that.
that.
That's why we have doctor-patient
I
confidentiality.
sugarcoat what I say to my therapist, and I straight up say what the fuck I want to say on my fucking Finsta. I don't give
Wait,
a fuck.
time out. Reverse. Reverse. It's supposed to go the other way around.
Nah, because I don't know. Like, I just feel like my like that's a fucking.
Is it comfortability sake?
I feel like yes, because one, they can diagnose your ass if you fucking crazy. You sitting here, fuck that motherfucker. Like, I want to fucking gouge his eyes out in the middle of the night. Like, they gonna be like,
What did you say? Check on your friends. Ain't nothing good about being strong or anything like that.
What?
Nigga, if you're crazy,
Oh no,
and
we
you're
say,
my
ain't
friend,
nothing wrong. No, ain't nothing. Wait, we said something about don't gotta get straightened but straightened.
no, nigga, that's not the route I was going down.
No, I know what you're talking about. Ain't nothing cool about being hard. You know
Yeah,
what
ain't
I'm
nothing
saying?
cool about being hard. So, like, when you say that, I would think that you would be more comfortable around your therapist. That would be the person that you would tell. You're a little bit more protected. No shade against you niggas, but, like, you don't know when one of these motherfuckers gonna turn on you.
We won't.
I'm not saying that.
I know.
that's
Did
why
I mention
I'm
y'all
not worried
fired?
about.
All of you are fired.
Hey,
Hey, you want a job?
this just it.
You're fired.
Really?
But no, I'm not saying that these niggas will turn on you. But you don't know who will turn on you.
I don't know. I have a
I was about to say,
good
that's factual.
intuition.
Don't sit here and tell me you have a good basis of creating good friends when you just told me you've gone through 3 best friends in the last 7 years.
Okay, I'm still best friends with 2 of them. I'm not friends with one of them, and that was on my end.
There should never be a point where you're not friends with your best friend.
Nigga, are you still best friends with
Yes.
Are you still best friend? Okay, who your current best friend? You said 20 years, right?
Yes.
Okay, but in that 20 years span, how many friends did you, other than him, where the rest of them at?
How would I have 2 best friends? That doesn't make any sense.
I think I have.
That's not your best friend. Then.
All these niggas in this room are my best friends.
All these niggas in you lying. You
I'm
cap.
not-
That's cap.
I'm not
That's cap.
capping.
All these
I'm
niggas
not
in this
capping.
room are your friends.
Maybe you can.
That's not how best works, nigga.
That's exactly how
Who's
best
the
works
best
for me.
artist of all time?
Best artist of all time? Well, nah,
Name
you're
3
trying to
niggas. Go ahead.
you're trying to
Name
make
3 niggas.
This is not the
Name 3, not-
This is not the Tunes and Tantrums podcast or YCC
Right.
Entertainment.
If I say who's the best artist, you're not naming 3 niggas.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna name. You
Okay,
said,
then.
you said
So
top
when I say
3.
who's your best friend, you're not naming 3
but this
niggas.
is a unit.
You are not
So
my
I
guest
can
to that.
say that this is.
So-
I'm not. So why are you talking to me? Talk to her.
The way I see it, you can have multiple best friends. I feel like every best friend.
That's not how the word best works.
There's a best version of each
So now
friend.
you have an issue with committing to the English dictionary too.
That's crazy.
First of all, my grammar is ass, so I don't give a fuck about
Fucking crazy.
dictionary. Fucking
I'm trolling now.
That's
I keep trolling. But no, I would think that you would be more comfortable around you. I almost lost myself there. I think I came back. I would think you'd be more comfortable around your therapist than you'd be around your Instagram audience.
I feel like it's because I've known my therapist. Like, she's the only person I'll go to because I just feel
Because she's your therapist.
no, like you know how you have other options to other therapists, but like especially in the recent months of what I've been going through, like I only will go to her and I won't go to anybody else just because I feel like she doesn't have that bullshit filter. I hate people who bullshit.
She's your therapist.
But I've had a therapist before
That has a bullshit filter?
Yeah.
Oh, that's just a bad therapist.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
a person that doesn't know how to do their
yeah.
job.
That's how she goes to the good one.
But that's just somebody that knows how to do their job.
And then you have to, the beginning of therapy is like also getting to know you, getting to know your situations. And I feel like me and her have far gone because I've seen her since I was 19. So
You can say we. What do you know about her?
I know about her life. She be talking to me. Not her like deep, but
That's a garbage therapist.
no, she makes me feel comfortable.
It can't be mutual.
No. Those are friends. You see the issue here? That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. That might kind of just back up
Would
her
you say I'm
point.
trying to content?
That's what makes
That
me
might
so
just
comfortable.
that might just back up her point of that friends are the best therapists.
Like, you know, my friend Mo,
think so.
I don't think. I think the issue with it is friends are good therapy. Friends are not the best therapists
Okay.
because it comes a time and a place where it's always a sugarcoat. The way you talk to a stranger is not the same way you talk to your friend, and vice versa.
I don't know about that one.
No, he's right. He's not wrong.
The way you talk to a stranger.
I don't talk to. I personally don't talk to strangers the way I talk to you niggas. They would think I was fucking nigga. Look at me. I can't talk to people, strangers, the way I talk to y'all. They would think it was a fucking I'd go to jail. I'd be in jail. I'd already be in jail.
Oh, so all rappers are thugs.
No, but all rappers can be perceived as thugs.
That was a callback. Father Harris didn't get it. Oh, it's not there. Okay. Oh, you did? Yeah. Oh, Father Harris is here. Shout out to him. Low ball snitching. You told her yourself. Neither here nor there. But the way you talk to strangers and the way you would talk to your friends. And that's why I think a good therapist is somebody that stays disconnected from your. That's why I don't like having a black guy therapist. I would never want a black guy therapist.
Really?
Yeah. My latest therapist was a white woman, and I loved it. She can't relate to shit to that. So, but my problem with having a relatable therapist is they're showing some form of relation. I want somebody that doesn't understand where I come from. So now I'm just venting, and it's a one-sided conversation.
See, that's you though. Me,
You want a friend.
I'm lonely, yeah. But
You just said all these niggas are your friends.
this one's in Georgia, this one's in Alexandria, this one curfew, and then this one's in Fredericksburg.
We still love you, my nigga. Damn, like shit. It seem like
Therapist
you see that though. We're all where, and then where are we right now though?
Here.
All right, then.
You got all these bum ass niggas in my place.
I'm the smoothest.
Nigga, if you don't put your chest back inside your damn stomach. But so would your therapist live like right up the street from you?
No, I actually do virtual, like Zoom.
What the? All right, time out. Come on. What the fuck?
Well,
You just complained about the distance of all these niggas and then said you virtually
I
contact.
don't FaceTime them. I literally spam the group chat. They either talk or they don't. Me and Aaron in the same boat. We both lonely.
So what's better, your friends or your
That's
therapist?
crazy. Hold up.
Going back to Georgia.
Oh, and TV?
I love you.
Wait. So all these niggas are here for you. And you so what's better, your therapist or your friends?
I would have to pull it apart. There's a lot. For me, I think things through. Like, they're good, but let's say for the aspect of
Y'all
what
not
I'm
the
going
best.
through. No, for the aspect. For the aspect
niggas are
of
straight
what I'm
garbage.
going through. For the aspect of what I'm going through, like, I just feel like they've heard it enough. They've heard about my relationship so much that I just feel like it's annoying now. Like, I don't want to sit there and annoy them. But if I go to my therapist, like, I don't give a fuck if I know her. I'm paying you to do this.
That's what makes a good therapist when they stay disconnected because it's a fucking job. I'm paying you to do this. Don't try to be my fucking friend. If you're going to be my friend, stop charging me.
But there's boundaries. Like, that's what we're
No,
close,
that's real
but
shit.
there's
Like,
boundaries.
if you're going to start being my fucking friend, as my therapist, if you're going to start being my fucking friend, stop charging me.
I don't know.
I can go find 3 free of you on the fucking street right now. I'll make them niggas all 3 my best friends. This episode's gonna be called Multiple Best Friends. But anyways, no, I'm still standing by. I don't think you can have more than one best friend because that defeats the purpose of best. But also, I'm still confused because you virtually contact with your therapist. Wait, you've had this therapist for a while though, right?
Yeah, before COVID, like,
We
were in person and stuff, but then, like, COVID and everything.
COVID's over. It doesn't exist anymore. It's just a myth on the back of white people.
Not to healthcare, I guess. But
White people aren't involved in healthcare.
white people aren't involved in healthcare.
White people are healthcare.
Literally. What the fuck?
To be honest.
White people are not involved in healthcare.
White people are involved in everything.
White people are the less percent to get the COVID vaccine out of everybody. Because they're
What
not
do you mean
involved
involved in healthcare?
Hmm?
Are you talking about the healthcare industry?
No. I mean, like, in getting healthcare.
Oh, okay.
Unless they've been beaten up by their local black. Not
That's
here
crazy.
That's the only time they're calling the ambulance. But, what? I'm sorry, I lost it.
I lost it too. Oh, we were talking about white people, and then I was just like, I hate white people.
That's what you got out of that? It's like a
Yeah.
reminder that, like, white people ain't shit?
Yeah, literally. I think I have like a group.
Yo, Tony Nova's killing the cancel button today.
I got
Your
y'all.
time is impeccable. Your time is
I
impeccable.
got y'all.
Oh, shout out to my Manny Sapiens. By the way. But so do you want your therapist to be your friend?
I don't know. I want to feel like she's my friend, but I
Do
wanna
you
keep
want
it-
to feel like she's on your side?
Yeah,
So what do you do if your therapist disagrees with you?
I listen and I think about it, and I'm like, okay.
So what do you do if
You
your
reflect?
friend disagrees with you?
I think about it, and I'm like, okay, what am I doing? I do the same thing,
Reflection.
but
Self-reflection.
I know what you're supposed to do.
No,
but
I'm saying
going
because
to
she said
ask you niggas,
she said
what
read.
does she do when y'all disagree with her?
I listen.
When she disagrees,
But I don't
when we
do what
When
they-
disagree,
y'all disagree with her.
she makes another point that we probably disagree with, and then we make more points, and then it's conversation.
Oh,
Yeah.
so she just continues to disagree with you and just keeps
But then
branching
we,
out into
I
more
mean, we
disagreements.
disagree. We agree to disagree. To
If
you know
there's
what I'm
something
saying?
useful said, she'll listen.
Yeah.
She'll listen. She'll think about it.
Oh,
Then
it's
she'll-
the
probably
thing is-
then
is
she'll
it
do
is
whatever
it
she decides to do after that.
is it when you've said the same thing 6 times, but on the 6th time you said it a little bit differently to the point that she understood it?
No.
You said the same thing. You just said it a different
my
way
thing
the 6th
is,
time.
if they have a valid point, if it's something dumb, like
What you
whatever,
consider
like-
valid?
something, huh?
What you consider valid?
No, he's saying your point. Like he's saying if they have a valid point. You were saying if they have a valid point. He's saying what you consider valid.
I know, like I don't know. It's like the severity of the situation. Like, let's say we're disagreeing about burgers. Like, I think it's better, whatever, what they think is better, and they explain in a deep conversation. I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna really give a fuck about what your opinion is. But if they're sitting here telling you, oh, you know, like. But if they're sitting here telling, hey, like, I generally don't think this is healthy for you, and I'm like, you might be right, but I also see it this way. And then they make a good, valid point, and I'm like, okay, I hold it.
Yeah, but this burger spot got lettuce. What the fuck?
This nigga.
I think it's a valid point for, like, the severity of the situation.
As long as the restaurant is gluten free. What? Gluten's a myth? Go
Yeah.
at it. Just watch that one. Yeah. Tell me when we're at 55. Because I'm going to say bye to the free niggas. And then I'm going to get in my bag and piss her off.
Oh, my God. I'm already sweating, bro. I'm not even sweating no more.
I gotta say the infamous line of lines you did.
Hey, and I'm telling you, we're dead ass. We ain't told this nigga shit.
Oh, no, they haven't.
No, bro. You was
I'm
He's
just
on
gonna
it.
You
leave.
was stepping on my throat, bro. Like, I was like, should I even speak? Like,
I'm a good podcast host.
I
I
told
don't know.
It takes me 7 minutes to look through
He out here-
a feed and be able to figure out who you are.
Oh.
Also, Sarah has a big mouth.
Oh.
I ain't scared. That's scared. I'm sorry. I
Damn.
haven't talked. I asked her. I was like, "What's one thing that she can talk about forever?" That was it. And she said, "Fuck boys." But
I love Sarah. She knows me.
Hey, friends.
oh,
Real friends.
shit. Nah, shout out to Sarah.
I miss
Shout
her.
out to
Miss Mommy.
Miss Mommy. Miss Mommy.
Miss Mommy.
What time are we at? Wait,
36.
36? Oh yeah, I get.
36 minutes.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, so that's my woe of the week. Women that shade their own relationships on social media. That's it.
I forgot how that started. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie.
yeah,
We
yeah.
went on a whole tangent.
Well, I
That was
have a
great.
podcast
Yeah,
host.
good job. Good job. You got that, man.
I want to get in a bag about your artistry before I get in a bag about pissing you off. Because you are talented. And you have been our plug of the week.
Shout out Shorty.
Are you shy, humble, or just
I don't
playing
know.
hard to
I've
get?
been okay. So they know for the past like year. I want to say, yeah, it's been pretty much like a year since I dropped my last project. I kind of just been in the dirt. I dropped that shit. Like I was just not interested. I was not motivated. Now I'm getting back into it, and
Heartbreak would do that to you.
Yeah.
Nah, for real though. That's not like.
I was gonna say if a
When you're in a
room of niggas know,
relationship,
it's a room of this.
I feel like people
niggas.
don't talk about this enough, but I find it sometimes when you're in a relationship, it's really hard to make music. It's
Bullshit.
for me, it is.
Bullshit.
That's just me.
You can be in the best relationship of your life, and you can be in the worst relationship of your life. It depends what you originated yourself off of pulling content from.
Me, I do it just being independent, being single. And that's where all my music comes from.
There you go. So it depends on where you've pulled your early music from.
Because I like.
If my life was great and I didn't have any sins or woes, then I wouldn't be able to produce content. But since I'm always going to fuck up and always have shit to complain about, our sins and woes is forever. So it depends on where you pull your music from. So because you might be, going into previous similar stages, the music will come.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Sometimes I'm just scared that like if I go and try to make something that it's just not gonna be.
What the fuck are you trying to appeal to?
Myself. Every time I do music, they know how particular I am. Like if I don't like it, they might think it's all fire, but I don't give a fuck. If I don't like it, then I'm not putting it out. If I don't like it, then I'm gonna get it to exactly what I want it to be.
I'm trying to figure out what the struggle is then. You just said if it's not where you want it to be.
Because I feel like personally feel like my last project kind of just wasn't there for me. Like I wasn't 100% happy putting it out like I was with my first project, and then with my second project, I was just like, just not there. Like I wasn't happy with the mixing. I wasn't happy with like I love certain songs I created.
What was the one with the green cover?
That was Sade.
Was that your first
That's the
project?
first one.
Yeah. Compared to your second project. Yeah. I 100%. I'm glad you said it because your first project was way better than your second project.
Yeah. Like there was like some song. No, I really appreciate that though because they'll gas my head up and I'm like, no, like I don't like that second project. Like they know.
I didn't say it was garbage. I just said it was better.
I think it's ass.
No, I mean your first project is better than your second project.
Well, I think my second project is fucking ass, and I really want to remaster it and stuff because with fucking Iced Out didn't sound as good as I thought it was gonna sound, and then I put it sounded fire when I was freestyling that shit in my car, so I was kind of disappointed with that because I found like old videos, and then what the fuck was that other one?
Which one? They all hard.
I don't know. Give me one.
Count Up.
No, Count Up was tough. I was listening to that the other
Mauvvy
day.
Cart.
Oh, Wobbly card?
No, I love Mauvvy Cart. That will forever be my favorite song off that project.
You know the one.
Yeah.
That's what
That shit hard. What
It's Count Up.
No, nah.
No.
No, bruh. Hold
Vivi's.
Yeah.
Yes, Vivi's.
Yo,
Hard
this
shit,
shit hard.
That shit crazy.
Bitches want to smoke with me and they want to make a tea.
on. Diamond Teeth. That's what it was.
Oh, Diamond Teeth, nigga. Tell me what you want.
I was so
Yeah.
in love with that song when I made it. Like I was so happy. I love that song so much. And when I got it mixed, it was horrible. Like it just did not work out for me. And then I wasn't happy with the mix, but I still put it out, and I was just not happy with the song. Like I really love that song. Out of all the songs on there, it was like Mauvvy Cart and Diamond Teeth, and then I could give a fuck about the rest of the songs. Yeah.
If you niggas don't
Oh yeah.
put your dicks back in your fucking pants on our goddamn
bro.
podcast right now, what the fuck are y'all doing right now?
First of all, I've been mixing all my shit now.
It's been getting better.
Hey, don't talk nothing about my, you know what I'm saying? My nigga been missing since 2017. He done got down.
Well, Jawbreaker's your best project, and you haven't dropped anything better since Tales of a Sad Boy.
Hey,
That shit
I'm
was-
not. I wasn't competing. I was just telling him, my man's Xavier Cloud. You know what I'm saying?
I just wanted to.
You know what I'm saying?
Fuck you niggas over. That's all. But here's my question as a female artist. Wait, so are you getting back into it?
I'm trying to, yeah. I just gotta find the time. And my schedule is like crazy right now.
That's bullshit. Okay, all right, that's fair. Whatever.
This is like my only.
Y'all
last
niggas
free
love
week.
to act like, shout out to BRA, but you niggas like that. Love to act like y'all are busier than y'all actually are.
Look, man.
First of all, I am busier than
Wow.
all these motherfuckers.
Wow.
You straighten every day.
Don't nothing do it.
So, women artists, is it possible to go big without over sexualizing yourself?
I 100% believe, but I feel like majority of women just want the easy way, and they'll sign. And of course, when you sign, majority of people just want to sexualize you. And
No.
or
I
like
said sexualizing themselves. Don't flip the script on me. This
No,
ain't
she
this
said-
ain't you see. I made this about women. You try to make it about men. We're not doing this.
no, I'm talking about. If
I'm
you
not
go-
dressing you.
If you go to a damn company and you sign to them, and you obviously have your creative people, you have to agree to that. But majority of the time, it's just like, oh, you should do this, that, and the third, and they're like, well, okay, because they in their mind, I feel like it's crossed my mind. Oh, if I start doing more sexual shit in my music or posting shit, like I'm gonna get the attention that it's gonna get my music booming. But that's not who I am, and that's not what I want to do. I feel like women can do it, but majority they just take the easy way.
So over sexualizing yourself in your music is taking the easy way.
I 100% believe so.
Okay.
That might be controversy, but I really believe
No,
so.
no.
That shit is fucking annoying as hell.
It would be wrong, and I'll say, guess what?
Warning. Cancel culture is imminent.
Name one woman that has made it big in music without over sexualizing themselves in the last 20 years.
In the last 20 years.
Who?
Tamala Man.
Fuck is Chica?
Tamala Man.
Fuck
Oh,
is Tamala Man?
Take me to
Tara
the
Wack.
king.
I said made it big without over.
Nigga, that song is like diamond. What are you talking about? Doom, doom, doom.
All of you niggas are artists, so this doesn't do anything for me.
Nigga, she's a gospel artist. You've heard that song everywhere.
I don't listen to gospel
Well,
music.
I don't either. I don't either.
Because I'm a
But
fucking heathen.
same, nigga. but like, I heard it. I still got black family.
So, name one.
I think Tara Wack. Tiara.
Tierra Whack.
Tiara Wack.
Well, his stance for big is going to be a lot bigger than her, but I agree though.
I'm talking superstar.
Yeah.
Superstar. Okay, I
I'm
gotta-
saying one woman that's made it a superstardom. When I say superstar, I mean Drake. I mean Rihanna. I mean
Beyonce.
I mean Jay-Z. That's superstardom. People that can sell out Madison Square Garden.
Adele.
Kelly Clarkson.
Adele could sell out
Bullshit.
Madison Square
Kelly
Garden.
Clarkson sexualized herself
When?
in a lot of content. Ooh, you just Google her.
He said Google her.
Don't look for her biggest hits that play in the malls.
No, because that's a high school, like...
Avril Lavigne.
Honestly, I'm not gonna cut to you. The only Avril that I still remember is like pink hair from like when I was like 6.
And even now,
So-
she doesn't do it. She just dresses up like a fucking K-pop.
You niggas
Man.
in this K-pop shit. Shout out to K-pop Drake. Anyways, shout out
Big.
to Mr. All Dripped Out. Anyways,
It was not him.
it was no okay. I'll do you one because the issue with who you named is name one woman of color that has made it in music without over sexualizing herself within the last 20 years. Because I know somebody would say something like Patti LaBelle. I'm not gonna let that rock.
I gotta really think about this one. No, Missy Elliott ended up sexualizing herself.
I was about to.
She was the first person that crossed my mind, and then I was just like, no, she started. Yes.
She is the basis of thick bitch. What are you talking about? Missy
And her
Elliott is the
music videos,
original
like-
thick bitch.
When I think of women in music sexualizing themselves, I'm mainly thinking like music videos and how they portray themselves.
Do you not remember her music
Missy
videos?
Elliott has been twerking on niggas since you were a sparkle in your father's eyes, nigga.
Yeah, but she was like diked out with the fits.
Okay, just because she looks like a dyke doesn't mean she can be sexualized.
Shout out to Timberland.
What does that mean?
Timberland's cultivated most of what women are in music today. That's why he's on my Rushmore. Aaliyah.
We gonna have
Missy
to.
Elliott.
We gonna get into that on a different
Ricardo.
podcast because that's yeah.
Shout out to the Texas.
Well, I would love to say Missy Elliott, but that's already.
Missy Elliott.
Yeah, but that's
She made 1 Minute Man.
I was like what he was saying.
Oh, yeah.
That was my first thought, but I was like, no, I really thought about it. She sexualized herself, and then I'm trying to think. I'm like, part of me wants to say Alicia Keys, but I'm trying to think. Like,
So
I'm like about it.
nah, that's not the one. But where do we draw the line from
Alicia
sexualizing
Keys
your?
has never been a superstar day in her
Where
life.
do what? The fuck are
Alicia
you?
Keys has never hit superstardom. You're crazy if you think so.
That girl on fire.
New York?
Alicia Keys has never hit superstar. Alicia Keys is not selling out a stadium overseas.
I don't.
Drake is selling out a stadium overseas. Beyonce is selling out a stadium overseas. Rihanna is selling out a stadium overseas. Alicia Keys is not selling out China.
I
I
didn't
don't know.
really think about this. I won't.
Chinese niggas might really love that shit.
Might,
They might really.
but we know
That's
it's a fact that they
racist.
love Beyonce.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I'm saying. That's superstardom to me.
But where do you draw the line in sexualizing yourselves versus embracing your sexuality through your music?
I'm not doing this with you.
Why not?
I'm not doing this with you. You sound like every girl that defends herself for doing the Bugs Bunny
I'm
challenge.
defending it because I'm an artist. So I know as a man, I embrace my sexuality through my music. I be talking my shit.
Sexualizing in music to me is when you feel like you have to be more revealing for the sake of bringing in a male audience.
Okay, so if you reversed it, it would be sexualizing yourself to bring in a female audience, right? For the males.
Yes,
right?
men do
Okay.
that all the time.
No, for sure. But
Genuine is the
who
perfect example.
who do we get to say was the biggest male artist within the last 20 years that didn't sexualize itself?
This isn't about men, though. We're making
No,
this about
I know
women.
it's
Let
not,
me
but
attack my
I'm
women the way I want to.
interested. I'm intrigued.
No, there's no man on this fucking planet that has created. But I will say that. The difference is, I will say there's no
Yeah,
man that has become a superstar
You're not
without
wrong.
sexualizing himself.
That's facts. That's big facts.
If you
Those
think
are
about
facts.
the original superstardom,
Yeah, that's big facts.
Michael fucking Jackson.
Yeah. That nigga was grabbing. Michael Jackson was grabbing his dick.
Yeah, honestly, like, I don't think there's not one woman of color that hasn't been sexualized.
No. Stop doing that. You keep switching my words. And I catch you every time you do it. What's the what? Oh, you niggas are pissing me off. If you ever name my... Edit!
Warning. Cancel culture is imminent.
That's what we gonna do to
302,
edit
God
that.
damn.
Yeah. My bad. I wasn't trying.
For the Patreon niggas.
Yeah, the Patreon niggas get
You can know where I live.
Patreon niggas get the Addy.
Pull up.
Patreon
They can come as a live audience.
Ain't no Patreons in here as live audience. What are you talking about? Nah, I wouldn't. We're gonna start selling a lot of shows eventually. But I only ask that because I'm not attracted to. That's a lie.
I was about to say, nigga, go
What was he
ahead.
gonna say?
Nigga,
I'm
go
not
ahead.
like
I'm
white
not
women.
attracted to. No, wait, what? I love my white bitches because their uterus is in their esophagus. But also shout out to Brittany Renner. Yeah, I had to get that one out. But I'm like when it comes to women, I love the sexualization too. But I care more about a woman's like vocal talent more than I care about a man's vocal talent. Wait, that sounded weird.
You
Because
know
I don't care about a
who's-
man's
Who
sexualization.
sexualizes the fuck out of herself but has talent is Ruby Rose. I really believe Ruby Rose would be raw ass bitch if she just stopped talking about her pussy, stop talking about twerking, like getting her bag from a motherfucker. Like, it's just, she could be so fucking raw.
You know what though?
She has such a fucking
But I feel like that
nice
works.
voice.
She may not have anything to rap about if she didn't. I don't know her like that, but I'm just saying she may not have anything to rap about if she didn't.
You know,
I
my
mean,
biggest issue about the sexualization of women, I'm tired of all these boring ass pussy is wet bars.
yeah.
Like these pussy. It started with Kim and it ended with Nicki. It started with Lil Kim and it ended with Nicki Minaj. Like
Yeah.
these women aren't saying anything creative about their pussy anymore.
You don't think WAP was creative? Get a bucket and a mop? I'm just saying.
Nigga, this sounds like I got dirt on my floor. That's the only reason I'm getting a bucket and a mop.
Hey, look, nigga.
It's dirty in here.
She,
That's
she-
not creative.
She just said it was wet. She didn't say it was cleanly.
Nobody
All right?
was talking
I'm
about
just
putting
saying.
pussy on sideburns until fucking Nicki Minaj came on the scene, okay?
Hey, nigga, the first time I heard pussy on sideburns, I was like 11. I was like, that sounds great. And I don't have sideburns yet, but that shit sounded amazing. I'm just saying.
I hate you, bro. I hate y'all so much.
It sounded amazing.
No, but that's the only reason I'm tired of, because you lose creativity. I think
Yeah.
women can create so much creativity when they talk about it, emotional status, because women. And that's not a shot, surprisingly. It's my first non-shot about women. But I think women can pull the most creativity about their emotions. So when you start talking about the physicality of yourself, I'm bored.
Everybody got a pussy, everybody got a titty.
Hey, titty, just one.
That's how I see it. I'm like, okay.
He said,
I
everybody?
could literally listen to this in a different song.
You a box a dozen.
So
Wait. Y'all good, nigga?
maybe
Who's
he
vibrating?
asked for the building number. Bruh.
I would just like to point out that our Sins and Woes was shot in front of a live studio audience. Oh my God. Where we at? All right. We're gonna finish this over sexualization doc, but we're gonna roll into this plug of the week. Because I gotta say bye to the free niggas.
Yeah.
And
You want the money.
yeah. Yeah. Shout out to our Patreons. Oh, shit. Shout out to the Patreon. Shout out QH, Frank P, Bella S, Jacoya J, and Tyrant Total Down. Shout out to our fucking Patreons, our YCC philanthropists. And shout out to our lovers of Woes, David B, and Dedrick N. We love y'all. Y'all keep the funding up. Y'all keep the episodes going. Y'all keep this exclusive content continuing. When all the free niggas say bye, y'all still paying for the YouTube Premium, the Hulu with no ads, the extended HBO Max. Y'all out here paying for the YouPorn Premium. Wait, I mean the YouTube Premium. So with that being said, let's and for the episode 52 plug of the week.
Wow.
For the episode 52 plug of the week, it's been a long time coming, but he's finally back again. Xavier Cloud. I haven't played this song since our first Patreon exclusive. Yeah, I played one of the songs in our first Patreon exclusive. But I had to bring Xavier Cloud back for another fucking plug of the week. That part. And for the plug of the week, for episode 52, it's Xavier Cloud with the song Ego. Make sure you check it out. As always, it will be in the SoundCloud plug of the week. So here it is, Xavier Cloud and his song Ego.
Look like the seashore. Look at my wrist glow. I need a pico. Where did the heat go? Ego. Ever since you left, I got an ego. Stars up on my chest, look like a Leo. Got me looking pretty, soy bonito. Hey now, why you got all of this hate now? You wasn't talking shit when you was face down. Seems like you really only wanna play now. Bitches playing games, well bitch, I don't got time for games now. I got money to be made now. Tunnel vision on that cake now. It's the paper that we chase now. You know we do this every day. Diamonds on my neck look like the seashore. Look at all these stones that get my wrist glow. I so goddamn cold, I need to be cold. I'm so goddamn cold, where did the heat go? Ever since you left, I got an ego. Stars up on my chest look like a Leo. Got me looking pretty, soy bonito. Ego. Ever since you left, I got an ego. Stars up on my chest look like a Leo. Got me looking pretty, soy bonito.
And that was episode 42, Plug of the Week. Ego by Xavier Cloud. My guy, if you don't know Xavier Cloud, he's the guy that sings the intro to Our Sins of Woes. He's also the co-host of Protesting. What's your fucking podcast name? Tunes and Tantrums. God damn it. Sorry. I was feeling myself a little. Protest and Riot is my other podcast. You're welcome. But no, shout out to Xavier Cloud for the Plug of the Week. Ego. Shout out to Tunes and Tantrums podcast. If you're not hip, get hip. Nigga, if you ever nigga Tony knows
Got that ASMR.
crunching shit. Trying to put you niggas to sleep. All right,
you better
stop. Chill out.
Ain't nobody like that shit.
Hey, all right.
Can I say bye to my free
Warning.
niggas? All right.
Cancel culture is imminent.
That's racist.
Can I say bye to these free niggas, please? So yeah, shout out to Xavier Cloud for the Plug of the Week, and let me go ahead and say bye to the free niggas by giving them the 2 kicks and a hug, and get the fuck out. 2 kicks, 1 hug. Shout out to the men that don't know how to shoot their shot within their appearance category. 2s aiming for 8s. Dumb bitches love y'all. Shout out to the women that wear a nice dressy shirt with sweatpants. That's like a nigga wearing basketball shorts with a button-up polo. Dumb bitches love y'all. Shout out to the black people in the military. Serving a country that spent most of their life telling that you would never amount to shit. You said, fuck that, this picture is bigger. We love you. With all that being said, to all you niggas that don't like to play for YouTube Premium, YouPorn Premium, and Hulu with no ads, bye.